One of the most intriguing and unsettling aspects of dealing with a narcissist is the way they communicate with their eyes. The stare of a narcissist, often described as intense, piercing, or unnerving, can hold hidden messages, revealing far more about their psyche than they might intend. It's not your run-of-the-mill intense stare. It's a gaze that feels like it's piercing your very soul. The narcissist is telegraphing, using their eyes, a sense of superiority and control. The eyes of a narcissist are thus a powerful tool they use to assert dominance and establish a power dynamic, often without uttering a single word. But what makes the stare of a narcissist so intense? Why does it feel different from an ordinary intense look? Firstly, their stare is often cold and unflinching. It has been described as having dead eyes, a description that captures the lack of genuine warmth or empathy in their gaze. It's a stare that can make you feel as though you are being examined under a microscope, analyzed for weaknesses that they can exploit. Secondly, the stare of a narcissist is manipulative. They use their gaze both subtly and overtly to get what they want. Whether it's to intimidate, seduce, or simply hold your attention, their stare is a key weapon in their arsenal of manipulation tactics. Finally, the stare of a narcissist is persistent. It's not a fleeting glance that can be easily dismissed. It's a constant, unwavering gaze that demands your attention. This persistency can make their stare feel even more intense, as it gives the impression that they are always watching, always assessing. The eyes of a narcissist, while unsettling, can serve as a revealing window into their complex psyche. Their stare, often unblinkingly intense and uncomfortably prolonged, far exceeds the norms of social acceptability. This is not an inadvertent act. It's a meticulously crafted strategy aimed at asserting dominance and unsettling the recipient, a silent, non-verbal power play. This calculated maneuver is designed to put the recipient on the back foot, creating a sense of unease and imbalance. Furthermore, the narcissist uses their eyes to reinforce their control over a situation or a person. When they lock eyes with you, it can feel like they are trying to dominate your thoughts, your responses, and even your self-perception. By holding your gaze, the narcissist seeks to command your attention, to draw you into their world where they set the rules. They aim to make you feel scrutinized and judged, thereby manipulating you into a state of self-consciousness and vulnerability. Moreover, their stare can intensify when their control is threatened. In such moments, their gaze can become even more piercing, reflecting the fury ignited by the threat to their dominance. The gaze of a narcissist, often unsettling in its intensity, can be a significant clue to their profound lack of empathy. This disconcerting stare can leave you feeling as though you're being observed rather than seen, analyzed instead of understood. They are looking at you, but not truly connecting with your emotions or experiences. This reflects the inherent inability of a narcissist to genuinely empathize with others, further reinforcing their self-centered worldview. Narcissists are notorious for their inflated sense of self-worth, and this grandiosity is subtly communicated through their stare. The narcissist uses their eyes to project an image of superiority, often looking down their nose at others. This visual cue, subtle yet powerful, reinforces the distance they place between themselves and the rest of humanity. It's a stark reminder of their belief in their own exceptionalism and their refusal to see others as equals. Lastly, the eyes of a narcissist often mirror their relentless pursuit of admiration. They maintain prolonged eye contact, not out of genuine interest, but as a strategy to draw attention to themselves. By appearing intriguing or captivating, they aim to feed their insatiable need for validation and admiration. Recognizing the covert messages encoded in the eyes of a narcissist is a vital step towards deciphering their behavior. Stay centered. Remember, the narcissist wants to unsettle you, to make you feel scrutinized and judged. Stay centered within yourself, and don't allow their gaze to shake your self-confidence or self-worth. Don't engage in power plays. The narcissist is engaging in a non-verbal power play, an attempt to assert dominance or superiority. Resist the urge to engage in these power struggles. Instead, maintain your composure and hold on to your sense of self. Practice mindful non-engagement. While it's essential to acknowledge their narcissistic behavior, it's equally important not to feed into their need for control or validation. This can be achieved through mindful non-engagement, which involves recognizing their attempts at manipulation without reacting emotionally or defensively. Seek support. Dealing with a narcissist can be draining and challenging. Don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends, family, or a mental health professional. They can provide you with the emotional support and practical advice you need to navigate these difficult interactions. In conclusion, the eyes are often touted as windows to the soul, and this holds particularly true for a narcissist. Their stare, intense and unyielding, holds hidden messages reflecting their desire for control, lack of empathy, sense of grandiosity, and need for admiration. By understanding these hidden messages, you can navigate interactions with narcissists more effectively, ensuring your emotional well-being isn't compromised. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.